Hey, Earth signs. Welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. This is an advanced tarot session, as usual, for spiritual adults. Many layers of meaning in my readings, so hear me and also feel me for best results. Sometimes the roles can be reversed, by the way. Keep that in mind. This is your conscious love reading. Yeah, yes it is. So, let's turn over the hourglass here, or the half hourglass, and see what you've got going on here. All right. The first part is, all right, this is for the earth signs. This is how you feel about your partner. Give me how the earth signs are feeling, just to give us some reference point. How are the earth signs feeling about their love, their soulmate? I want to talk about the soulmates. I want to talk about the people who the earth signs have a love, romantic style connection with, okay? But all the way to the soulmate level, or twin flame, or whatever's going on for the earth signs. How you feel about your partner is this. Okay, abundant, maybe pregnant, maybe someone who is pregnant in your life or in their life. All right. Abundant future, perhaps for some of you. Okay, how you see, this is how you see your partner. Like you have to talk to them, like y'all need to talk. Y'all need to talk about the future. You need to talk about the baby. Something along those lines. All right? The lesson that you're learning is as such. You're learning about relationships, or how to have, or you're learning about psychic connections. You're learning about communicating on a higher level with your partner. Okay? Fantastic. Hidden desires. Your hidden desires are as such. You want a new beginning. Those are your hidden desires. And here, this is like subconscious. This is conscious. Did I say this is your conscious love reading? I hope I said that. All right. So, your conscious desires are to transcend your emotions. Those are your conscious desires. Okay. So your partner, your soulmate, your twin flame, the one that you are separate from, that you need to talk to about this baby, or that you need to talk to, or y'all need to talk about the future, or y'all need to talk about some money. I don't know. But I'm getting two references to newness. Okay. Moving along, how your partner feels about you. Let's see. How they feel about you is this. Okay. I see abundance on both sides. Both of you feel that each other is abundant. Both of you feel a family tie. Both of you are considering the future and abundance for the future. Getting abundance for the future. You more so getting, and the feminine more so giving. Okay. So I guess this is the dude or the dude-like person. Okay, so um, how your partner sees you. How your partner sees you is such. They see you as somebody who blows their mind. They see you as somebody who unleashes their mind in a whole new way. Someone who just defies reality in their mind. Okay. The lesson that your person is learning in this situation is as follows. They're learning about giving emotionally. Okay, so you're learning about uh, communicating on a psychic level, telekinesis. Okay, that's what you're learning about. Okay, and they are learning about giving emotionally, giving until their fingers bleed. Okay, that's what they're learning about. Giving without selflessly giving. Selflessly giving. All right, fantastic. So, hidden desires, your partner's hidden desires are as follows. Their hidden desires are this. They desire to see some sort of root cause. They want to know about a root cause. They desire perhaps to be skillful and to create something, a bridge. That's interesting. Your partner, person, whosoever's conscious desires, that's subconscious, we're doing conscious desires, are as such. Mm, mm, mm. They would like you to feel pain. They would like you to lose a thing. Um, yeah, let's go into that. Let's go into that. I would hate to think that someone was out of their fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let's take a look into what exactly do we mean by that? What do we mean by that, ancestors? What you mean that Ogun, this is a Ogun Pharrell, and this is a 5 of air in my deck, traveling slightly differently. Um, he's in pain. He's got poorly contained steam. He's uncomfortable. He's taking it on the chin. He is, um, he's going to make it through. He's going to make it through, but it's painful. It's uncomfortable. There's a yelling. There's a screaming. There is an anguish. There is an agony. But it's not defeat, you know. You'll make it through kind of thing. So I don't know. Conscious desires? What do we mean by that, ancestors? Your person's conscious desires are as such. I see anger under here. Check that out. That's the corn mother bringing that karma like the reaper, but a thick-ass black woman instead of the grim reaper. Okay. All right. Favorable outcome. Oh. Okay, let's get one more on there. Let's get one more. Huh. What do we mean by that? Okay, all right, okay, all right. Well, they are overwhelmed, apparently, with loss, with the feeling of loss. They lost a favorable outcome because they didn't do the right thing, is how this is supposed to be their conscious desires. And the fact that that doesn't exactly answer directly to the context makes me feel like they're busy. The phone is busy. Okay, that's what it makes me. They can't take your call right now. You know, but if you leave your name and your number, that sort of thing. Um, so they're busy feeling loss right now. All right, they'll get back to you psychically later. All right, that's the deal with them now. What binds them to you? What binds them to you? What is it? What is this thing? What is it? It is this exactly. Energy, power, destiny. It is the cosmic, societal people in your neighborhood. This person is assigned to you. You are assigned to them. Oh, my goodness. I mean, I'm just imagining having to be assigned to somebody who feels this much loss over something they didn't do or see. Yeah, this person's busy. This person's busy trying to figure out how did that happen? What just went on here? Exactly what's happening here? Why did that happen? What is happening? So that's what the person is going through right now. And they're learning again about showing emotions. I guess they didn't do that, and that's why they feel loss of this favorable outcome that they didn't get, because the right thing was to show their emotions. Perhaps they're seeing that now, and that's coming from the subconscious. So maybe they didn't want to see that for whatever reason, or they had some subconscious beliefs that didn't allow them to see that. All right, but they want to build, perhaps, they want to rebuild a bridge. Hold on, I gotta mess with the mic. Hang on a second. Okay. So, bop, bop, bop. Let's see here. Okay. That's what binds them to you. Power, impact, your huge impact on each other binds you together. And that is rooted in your destinies. That's what I'm picking up on. That's rooted in your destinies. So, what is the current challenge? As if we didn't see enough current challenges here. Okay. This is interesting. All right, let's go. Current challenges. There's a lot of layers here. Current challenges are as follows. Somebody's sick. Someone is not well. Someone needs to heal from a procedure on the 3D or from a procedure on the 5D. They need to cut something out that is toxic. Something along those lines. Let's see. Let's get you some advice. Let's get you some advice on this matter of conscious love, loving with your eyes open. Let's get some advice, ancestors. Lucky number 13. Let's see here. The advice is look in the mirror. Look at yourself. The advice is you're mirroring each other. You are twins. The advice is stop being deceptive. The advice is, I'm going to let that stop there and then we're going to go in. We got a few more minutes. Let's go in. All right. So what do we mean here in terms of how I'll do both partners because since the roles could be reversed, you might need that insight. How you feel about your partner. What does that mean? Okay. You want to have somebody's baby. You're ready to have their baby. You want to build a sanctuary with this person. You love them. They're your lover. Y'all belong to each other. Someone is your future. Okay, one of those levels. All right, so fantastic. How you see your partner, lover, soulmate, twin, whatever, whomever is on the menu for you these days, up in your energy field in a real way. How do you see them? Like such. Like it would be wise. They didn't make a wise decision to come and talk to you. I get the sensation. It will be wise to come and talk to you. Or else a tower is going to happen. Or else it will be an inevitable loss for them. I get the sensation. Okay, so fantastic. That's a few ways you could look at that. All right. They need to be wise and blow your mind. Show you something different for a damn change. Am I right? That's another way it could be looked at. Okay, so the lesson that you're learning in terms of, that's here, the lesson you're learning, that's the hunsis of air, no, of water. Okay, so that's like the princess of water. Okay. And she's talking about the lesson that you're learning in terms of all of the psychic contact that you're tuning into your partner on a much higher level than normal human beings. Not in terms of amount, but in terms of style. All right. Means what? The lesson. You're learning, oh yeah, wow, okay. You're learning about how to make sense. Okay, I'm going to venture to say how to make sense of your intuitive impressions. How to not get lost inside of them. And or perhaps how you're learning how to do that for another person. I don't know for sure. That's the lesson you're learning, though. You're learning some sort of decoding. You're learning some sort of code. I get the sensation. You're learning how to make sense of things. I get the sensation. Something along those lines. Like getting through confusion to actually function in a way effectively, to communicate on a different level. You know, past the drama, past the melee of 3D life, you are able to get a message through to your partner successfully, to the point where you're carrying on that level, living above the weather. Okay, that's interesting. That's quite interesting. So that's what you're learning. Okay, that's what you're doing. Um, so the subconscious desires, the subconscious desires. Let's go into that. Boom. Pow. Let's do that. New beginning, opportunity to connect, willing, a lot of willpower here. So subconsciously you want to see a show of will. You want to see a show of, and by show I don't mean, television show. I mean display, you know, of will. You want someone to subconsciously reach out to you, create the opportunity to connect with you or to you willingly, willfully, something along those lines. Focused. You want someone to focus their will and establish their will and be steady, stable, sturdy. Okay? All this. All right, those are the subconscious desires. So the conscious ones about transcending the emotions and facing fears. What are we saying? They're about your conscious desires. Transcending this connection emotionally. That's what you consciously desire to do. Face your fear and rise above whatever this connection meant. Perhaps rise above your fear that this is your destiny. Rise above your fear or your emotions that you had toward this specific destiny. Perhaps you had to, make a sharp left, and therefore now you have to recalibrate, you know? All right, so in the matter of your partner and how they feel about you going into the Okosi, who is the hunter. This is like a 10 of Pentacles. This is a 10 of Earth moving slightly differently, of course. All right, let's see what it is. It is such. All right, how they feel about you. You have such fine mastery over yourself and your fiery desires, your sexual energy. They are amazed at your ability to focus on your goal and reach it when it comes to that fiery desire that perhaps you have for each other or just your energy, the way you control your own energy. But it also could have something to do with, with all the desire between us. We want each other so badly. How is it that you are reaching your goal so easily, meaning skillfully and making it look easy and being the master of yourself? That's how they feel. All right. How they see you is like this. How they see you, mind blowing, mind blowing. They see you as somebody who just blows their mind, who is, changing their mind. Not in terms of any specific thing. It just doesn't function the same anymore. It sees brand new things now. How they see you. Now they see how much pain they caused. Now they see how much pain they caused. They feel guilty now that they realize how much pain that they caused. All right. All right. I have some things I could say about that, but, let's move on. We got a few more things to discuss. In terms of the lesson they're learning about giving of themselves emotionally, meaning now they know what it feels like to be torn apart because somebody is holding back. Now they know that they have to, they get out what they put in. And these revelations that they're learning about the emotional landscape of their mind, of their being, it's tearing them apart. But they are growing from what they're learning, as we all do. They're living and learning, as we all do. Okay, subconscious desires. Subconscious desires are as follows. Alrighty then. All right, the root cause they see clearly, or they want to see clearly. Hold on. Okay, so they're trying to get through this death process. They're trying to wrap their head around this. Okay, subconscious desires, they may not understand how to deal with the ego. They are trying maybe to figure out why they're having such a hard time dealing with their ego or letting their ego die. Why are they having such a tough time? Or they want to know why you're not having such. How did you get to be so fucking tough? Okay, some sort of something around there. Let's go a little deeper. Let's go a little deeper, just slightly. Yeah, yeah. They would like to know. They would desire to know, how is it that you have gotten through this in order to then realize the root cause. Okay, let's go just a tad bit deeper. Okay. So it appears that there's something here where someone is seeing the root cause of the ego death and a tough time that they went through. They are having a realization for why they didn't get through with grace and ease. So they want to know why they didn't get through easy. They either want to know that, or that is part of what they now know. or this was lingering in their subconscious, like in the back of their mind. They knew what they had to do. One of those. Okay, so what binds them to you? What binds them? Some sort of fiery energy. They are having to take action. They have a debt to pay, karmically, that they need to take action and walk through the fire because it's part of their destiny. It's part of like you're part of their life to help shape their character in the cosmic society. You know what I mean? So who they become ultimately as a spirit, you have something to do with that. All right, fantastic. That's pretty deep. The current challenge, somebody's sick, somebody needs to heal something. Something needs to be healed. There's something toxic present that needs to be cut out. Yeah. It's the past destruction that took place, the sorrow, the pain that's left from the past destruction that needs to be cut out. That's the challenge. Yeah, because of deception. Somebody needs to cut out the deception and the destructive activities that they're doing. Yeah, they're not well. Perhaps psychologically, emotionally, since this card is crying. Okay, they're not well on some level because they're very deceptive unnecessarily. They don't even have to do that to accomplish their goals. They don't have, this is the Magician. Okay, so in my deck. All right, and that is Simbi of air, 8 of air in this deck. But that's the Magician. And he's going through a whole bunch of shit unnecessarily. It's not even necessary. Okay, deception. Okay, that is the advice. The advice is stop the deception. You know you want it. We're emotionally connected. We want each other. It could also mean like face it, look in the mirror, face it, you know. But I mean, damn. I don't know who's saying that to who, but this is supposedly your advice. Okay. Face it. You want it as much as I do. This is what I'm getting. We have an emotional connection. Or you're mirroring each other. You have an emotional connection. And you need to, I get to give in to the connection. You both need to give in to the connection. You both want to give in to the connection. This is advice. Do this. That's advice. So look in the mirror. See that you feel the same way. Boom. Advice. And on that note, I hope these messages help you. I really do. Get a personal reading by going down to the description and following the contact information there. For more deep-ass readings like these, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell on your way out if you would. Thank you so much. Ahead of time. Don't forget to pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom, Earth Signs. It's been wonderful having you here. Good talking to you. And thanks for stopping by Behind the Black Veil.